All right, folks, we are late, but we're here. 9:28 tonight, starting up the championship game in the Zion Christian Softball Middle School Tournament. Lincoln County, is that right, Will?
Lincoln County.
Versus Summertown. Lincoln County just put out Wayne County in the game right before this, so we've had a game break.
They still got the music playing, don't they?
Yeah. We've had a game break, and then but Lincoln County has went back to back. So starting on the mound is Taylor Smith. She throws a first pitch strike. Second pitch going to get her for a foul ball. That'll be a strike as well for Taylor. Carden has moved to center field. Everything else has stayed the same. So we beat Zion barely, and the time limit did run out. We will have a little bit longer time limit for this one.
I think 90 minutes for this one.
Yeah, if it doesn't go the innings first, that's going to be hit the batter.
Really?
That's going to put her on. So bad break there for Taylor because the ball rolled all the way there. Definitely didn't hurt her, but she hit her hip and her knee, and then she rolled it up. So that's going to be a runner on first, and Lincoln County played us really close last game. 2-1 was the final on that one. Bunt. Got her out. Batter's out. They didn't get the runner, but the batter is out. Scout caught the bunt. She's out. He did signal out. Yeah, she should be out.
So it was basically as good as a – well.
Yeah, she should be out.
Hold on now.
Yeah.
Was it –
He didn't switch her. He singled her out, and she should be out.
No, okay. I guess it was just a strike and a steal.
She did, but she did hit it, and if you square the bunt, it shouldn't matter if it goes above the thing or not. And he just called it a strike, maybe. Okay, so that'd be a ball high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second, no outs. It should be a very good game. Ball high.
So you got a Carden, who was a pitcher in the last game, is in center field for this one.
Yep. Carden, a very good center fielder as well. So pitch, that's going to be out of play. Foul ball over the first base side. We'll get that one back in. So Taylor ahead here, 2-2. 2-2 count. Still no outs. Runner at second, so a base hit could score a run. And it's going to be a hit to center. Carden gets the play for the out.
Nice job, Carden.
Gets it into second. Holds the runner at second. Nice catch there by Carden.
You just said she was a good center fielder.
Yeah, she's a great center fielder.
Nicely done.
She doesn't make the easy one. She doesn't make it look easy because sometimes she goes flying through the air to catch it, but
Hilton, number 24. She was the pitcher of the previous game.
And she can stroke it. Her last at bat was a shot up the middle. I don't know if the coaches know that because they were down warming up, but I'd be shading to the middle. Well, probably left side. Pitching speed between Taylor and the Wayne County girls probably pretty similar. Got her on the reaching. I don't know if that was a changeup, but boy, she's reaching. Scout's got to hold on to that one. So the runner's going to advance to third. She's got wheels at third, so pass ball here, she will score. She just missed the ball. Yep. Reaching out for it. You can't reach out for it. 0-2 pitch. Big strikeout if you can get it here. Low right under Scout, and she'll score standing up. You got to block the ball, kid.
That's a tough couple sequences there.
You got to drop and put your glove down. So she'll flip her glove. She does flip it, but you got to get down and clear that triangle. You can't give it any room to get under you. It did hit and die. She did a good job of flipping her glove. She's got to block that up. So run does score, 1-0, Lincoln County. That's going to be a pop-up.
It's a drop.
Hazley's over there and Scout's over there. But I don't think it – I know it wasn't out, so it's a foul ball. But I'm not sure why we didn't get to it. Hazley's pretty good about getting a jump on it. Scout got a good jump that way. Way up in the box here. Pitch, high. So that will be 2-2 count.
Do you think these are the same umps we've had, or?
Yeah, they are. They are. They've been coming over here between every inning. Different behind the plate ump is our last game. And she's going to get a stroke on the ball. Pass down the left field line. Past Brielle. Brielle's chasing it down. Gets it in to shortstop. And that'll be a stand-up double for her. Nice hit there. Just kind of flailed it out there, and she put all of it into it. Probably a good thing that ball wasn't pitched faster because she would have hit it out. That was a hard hit ball.
Well, it kind of makes you worry a little less about the pass balls now because that runner would have scored anyway.
Yeah. Got to do the little things here if you're going to win
so
this
the
one.
hit by pitch has scored.
Yep. That's got to be a strike, and it is.
This is Emmons.
She hits well. She hit the ball well in the last game, too. Defense going to have to be ready here. Oh. I think they're definitely confused by the speed of the pitch because she started, stopped, and started again. So
Here it is.
I think, yeah, you can see her hands go to it, getting ready. She kind of pauses there. That's going to be popped up to second, and Phoenix will get that for an out. That'll be 2 outs. Nice job there by Moyer to get the out. So runner stranded at second. They did do a courtesy runner, so that tells me that the young lady who hit the big hit will be pitching again.
Good point.
Which I thought that they did say that, asked her if she had another game in her. Aisley's going to pull that one in for the 3rd out of the inning. Nice job. Nice routine play there. So damage done, 1-0. Lincoln County leads Summertown. We'll be back for the bottom of the 1st. After this, you listen to Summertown Middle School Softball on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
All right, we're back for the bottom of the 1st. Lincoln County leads Summertown 1-0. Same pitcher for Lincoln County as the last game they just played against Wayne County.
I think she held Wayne County to 2 runs in that hour that they played.
Yep, that's correct. Not a whole ton of speed, but a lot of control, a lot of spin. So Carden up to bat. And this is, let's see, what's the pitcher's name? Is that Chloe Helton?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the catcher,
Here's
got
the
a
first
flex
pitch.
catcher, yep. Yeah, she falls away. She does try to move it a lot. 1-0 count. Ball's hit foul. Carden had a little dip chop there. All arms. You normally see a lot of foul balls when players swing with their arms there. If they'll get their hips into it, they normally center up on the ball better.
They should get credit for Glee Club for being on the softball team as much as they
Yeah.
sing and chat over there.
Ball's going to be hit. Slow roller.
That's
Second
gonna be
baseman
tough.
gets over there, and Carden's going to run that out.
I think even if she fields it clean, that might have been a
Yeah. That's probably, I would list that as a hit. Because it got past the pitcher. The second baseman did a good job of getting over there. That ball dies as soon as it hits. You can see it kind of just,
yeah.
it had some backspin on it. Yeah, if she fields it clean, I don't think she's getting Carden there. Right here, you'd like to see Carden move to second. LK put a ball down in play here. Strike called, outside corner on LK. Eliana, sorry. I don't know why I want to call her LK.
Here's the pitch.
Sorry, Eliana.
That was right down the middle. I don't know if she watched that on purpose because there's supposed to be a steal. Or
yeah,
what.
I thought that they would send her there. The girl. Oh, that's
Off
going to
the
be a little
pitcher's
chop slap. Great hit there by Eliana. Great job.
I like watching Miss Putman's celebration
Yeah,
after everybody reaches
she's going to love rewatching this. Oh, that's great. That's a great little off the pitcher right there. Gave a little inside. Pitcher hung it out there on the inside, and she took advantage. That's great. Slapping is very, very hard. It's very hard to teach. It's very hard to do.
Brings up
Smith. Their feet are crooked too, Will. I did check. So Scout was lining up crooked.
That's going to go into the – would have gone into the baseball field.
That'd be a foul ball. First base side. So runners on first and second. No outs. Summertown starting well here. Base hit's going to score Carden for sure at second. Pitch in the dirt. Ball. I'd like to see a big hit here out of the 3-4 and 5. We got a big sticks in the middle of the lineup. I'd like to see them get going here early. Let's run away with it. This is Emmeline. She's going to hit it. Yeah. We are wearing out the right side of the back field.
That's so they a bunt.
Yeah, they will get her at first for the first out, but that is a runner advance situation there. So Carden and Eliana are going to advance to second and third. So nothing wrong with that.
Right off the first baseman's glove, but the second baseman
probably
right
slowed
place.
It down enough for her to get to it. But almost all of ours have been to the middle and to the right. I can see a big hit here. Ball one, high and outside. Trying to watch her feet. A pass ball should score Carden.
Yeah.
Unless they bounce it back. Now, they did get a couple out, or at least one out at home on a steal. Aisley's going to chase that down. All hands on a low one. Made up her mind early she was going to swing at that. Yep. Pulls her chin, throws her hands. Yep, she couldn't get to it. Now she hits that one. She's going to hit the shortstop. Shortstop makes a play, but runner's going to advance. Aisley will get a stand-up single, and Eliana will take third. And Carden does score, so that's 1 for Summertown, 1-1.
All right. Still just the one out. Runners at the corners.
Yep. She'd get her hips are going the same time.
Just hard hits in the infield have really been enough.
I haven't seen that against them, so that ball's hit well.
LD,
it's going to be center field's going to be out, so that'll be the second out. Everybody holds up where they are.
So we didn't get the tag here.
Yeah, which that's a line drive. It's going to be tough, and if the center field's got any kind of arm, which Eliana's pretty quick, so if the ball hit right there, you might get it, or you might make a play on it, or make a chance at it. Yeah, I believe I'd have tested her.
Yeah.
It's early in the game.
Easy for me to say up here.
Yeah.
But
2 outs, which Eliana could have jumped off the bag. I don't know. She would have had to been standing still.
Good point.
To go. Taylor's up to bat. It's the pitcher. They get it back on a little trick play there. Try to get us running home. Eliana stays home wisely. 2 outs, runner on second and third.
0-1 counts.
First pitch was a strike. So if we could get one more out of this, that'd be great. Ball high, or a walk would be good here too. We've got on deck, should be Brielle, who had the big home run in the first game. Grand slammer in the park. Need a hit here from Taylor.
All right, she's going to be down 1-2 now.
Fouled it off to the first base side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second and third. Base hit should score 2. That's going to be hit to the first base side. Fumbled off the first baseman and through the second baseman. So 1 will score, 2 will score for Summertown. Eliana scores and Aisley scores.
Again, all the hits have been grounders just at the right places.
That bounces right off the first baseman, then through the second. I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't have. I don't know. That's tough as a first baseman to make that decision whether to make a play on it or not. I mean, you got to try to make a play. So Brielle up with 2 outs. Swing, miss. Good cut. Under that one, I believe. Just something in the grass right here. Let's move some base runners to keep it going. Ball high to Brielle. So 1-1 count. 2 outs. Just a runner on first as Taylor's hit cleared the bases. And Summertown's taking a 3-1 lead. Pitch.
Be down.
Yep, low. Ball 2.
And this, if you didn't hear us say it earlier, Summertown did play this team yesterday in a close 3-2 contest.
It was 3-2 or 2-1, I think is what they said. I can't.
Yeah, it was just a one-run game, one way or the other.
Yeah. Strike 2 on Brielle. Kind of pulled away. You got to. Can you hit it?
Let's see if I still got it.
I want to see what she did with her chin there, and her back foot.
Here.
I think her back foot's back a little bit, but her chin was way up. This view right here, if I was a coach, I would want it every game. I would be getting a camera on this spot because this is exactly what you want to see from a hitting standpoint.
That's why all the ESPN games and stuff.
Yeah,
like that
that's exactly right. And I never thought of it that way because I guess I've never called one like this. But absolutely, you can tell every bad habit about a kid right here.
Full count.
And she's going to get a hit to the infield, flubbed at shortstop, and that should be. They got her. He's going to call her out.
Yeah, and that's the right call.
That was a good hit.
Yeah,
it was close, but it was
again.
Good.
They bobbled it just.
Yeah, they're bobbling in the infield. I don't know that anybody has hit at them yet in the infield. Ooh,
Watch it slow motion.
Yeah, if you got it. This catcher has caught a lot of games. Her handwork is super good. Let's see here. Flubbed it. Normally, if you flub one, you don't have much of a chance. Got her.
That's the right
she's
call.
out. Good call. Man, that stinks for an umpire to be critiqued, a middle school umpire. Well. So, Summertown gets on the board. They take the lead 3-1. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Softball on the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Robin. I'm the worship pastor at Mars Hill Baptist here in Lawrenceburg. I'd like to talk to you just for a minute. You know, when we're watching sports, we understand that before the game, a lot of other things took place. There's a lot of practices and a lot of hard work that goes on. Also, when we see somebody physically fit, we know that that just doesn't happen. Somebody that had to be self-controlled in their eating and disciplined in exercise. You know, the Bible tells us in 1 Timothy 4 that our physical is of value, but what's even more valuable is our spiritual health. And it also tells us that just like our physical, we have to be disciplined and we have to train ourselves for godliness. So I just want to ask you, what are you doing for your spiritual health? Are you disciplined to be in the Word, to understand who God is and how He wants you to live? Are you disciplined in your prayer life? Are you disciplined to serve others and to share your faith? Well, at Mars Hill Baptist Church, if you don't have a church home, we'd love to walk through.
All right, back for the top of the second.
Aubrey Shelton swings
going to get her at a swinging strike. So the pitching center field change has paid off as Carden caught a pop fly, and Taylor's pitching the ball well. So smart decision thus far, and we've only given up 1 run. Tried to bunt, never got square. That's going to be a strike 2.
So Taylor Smith, is she an 8th grader? Or?
Yes, she should be an 8th grader. Yeah, good hits last inning. It's in the infield, but good hard hit balls. I mean, you never know what's going to happen there. Ball high from Taylor.
That's a good 0-2 pitch.
If she would drag her back foot through, stay down and don't let it kick up, she'd pick up some speed and control. like to see her push and then drag through it. Don't let it kick up. When you kick up, you lose a little bit of push. 2-2 count. She's pitching well. She's ahead here. Oh, 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 count.
3-1?
I think that's what he's saying. 2-something. 2-2, 2-1, 3-1 something. He was showing a signal, but I couldn't see his hands. Pitch. That's a good pitch there. It's going to be to Aisley. Aisley will throw her out to LD at first. That's 1 out for Summertown.
Nice job.
Here in the top of the second. Nice job by Taylor. Good pitch there.
Yeah, she swung at a high outside pitch.
Aisley's got a cannon for an arm. I told Aisley when she was little, I said that she always played first base because she was such a good first baseman. I told her, I said, the chances of you ever playing first when you get to middle school are slim to none, kid.
Yep.
And she hadn't played it since. Strike one, ball one, high. Second pitch, got her swinging, 2.
You know, Lincoln County and Summertown really should schedule each other each year.
Yeah,
you know, they meet in tournaments and then postseason. They've got quite a history. The two middle schools do. It's kind of a shame the high schools don't continue to play each other too, because I even remember way back, like when Abby Jo Schaefer was an 8th grader. So we're talking about 5 seasons ago.
Ooh, smacked. That's going to be foul, I believe.
Lucky.
Yep.
But yeah, when
the line here.
But like Greg Bartleson was still the middle school coach back then, and I remember them going into like 2 or 3 extra innings in a tournament, an elimination tournament. That was like Olivia Woods was pitching as a 7th grader.
Yep.
And then the next 2 seasons, Lincoln County eliminated Summertown Middle School.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
you know,
and that's what you want. I mean, I think Zion putting this tournament together, I think they were here last year, I think they were. You want competitive games all year. We saw that with basketball. You know, a lot of our games wasn't as competitive as you like, and I think it hurt us down the stretch.
Because you recall last year we did play Lincoln County in the postseason, am I right, and beat them?
Yeah, I think so. Which, again, last year was state champions, so you beat everybody that you played.
It baffles me that we faced Lincoln County, a school of that size, in the postseason. But, you know, there's multiple middle schools that feed into the big Lincoln County High School there. So maybe this middle school right here is not that big.
Got her swinging on a high pitch. Nice job there by Taylor to pick up her strikeout. Or
Absolutely.
I think that's 2 strikeouts, I think. I could be wrong there. I wasn't keeping up with it like I should. That was a good pitch right there. A lot of movement on that pitch.
Absolutely.
Little rise, little cutaway.
Chloe
She'll
Ashby.
face the lefty. That's going to be a strike one call down the gut. Nice pitch there from Taylor. Finding a groove here. Keep it going. Smart decision. I mean, last game, Lincoln County faced a little bit more of just fastball speed pitcher. Taylor's got a little bit more of a spin ball pitch, so she's going to try to move it a little bit. So it's kind of throwing Lincoln County off a little bit, I think. Ball high. One-two count. She's way ahead here. Like I see a change up here. I think she's got a good change up. Yep. Low and in the dirt. Working inside on a lefty here. Or high. She's got her swinging at a high one. Gets a swing on it.
Yeah.
And they'll call it dead.
A lot more people wearing blankets than they were the first game that we aired.
It's definitely cooler out there.
Glad to be in the press box now.
Yeah, I'm not complaining a bit. It's sweating in here.
Struck out.
Got her on 3, and Scout's going to throw her out at first. Don't know what kind of throw that was, child, but let's step and throw it, hey. So no damage done by Lincoln County, and Summertown's going to keep the 3-1 lead. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. After this, you're listening to Summertown Middle School Softball on the X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today. Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to
All right, we're back. 3-1, Summertown leads Lincoln County going into the bottom of the second. This is a timed game, and I believe Will is right. It's a 90-minute time.
Yeah, the championship games. Now, even the last game we did was 60, and, of course, the Waynesboro game before us was 60.
And this one started at about 9:30, I believe.
Yeah.
So they should be looking at a 10:30 game or time. Yeah. Or no.
All right. Look at that lead off to the inning here.
Yep, good hit by Phoenix. That thing has hit the fence on a line drive. You got to get dirty, kid. And she got her.
Yeah. Yeah, she
I don't know if he sent her or not, but that is a heck of a shot.
She hesitated right there.
Yep. Don't ever turn your head.
Watch the slide. That's like going.
Yep.
If she goes foot first and never
yeah.
slows down,
or
she's
goes,
in.
yeah, slides. She kind of leaned over and fell into it.
Yeah.
But that was a heck of a shot hit.
Just a better slide gets a triple there.
That's a great throw from the shortstop on the money to the third baseman. Scouts up to bat. That's going to be a ball in the dirt. Great hit by Phoenix. That shortstop puts this throw on the money. Boom, boom. Yeah, good tag there by the third. She might even got under it a little bit. But if she goes feet first laid down flat, she's safe. Yep. Scouts up. Feet look a little better here. So she's going to get a hit. Didn't twist her back foot. Some shortstop bobbles it. Scout's going to get a ball. I'd say that's an error. Base on error, and they're going to courtesy her. She wants to run bad.
So that's, again, just putting the ball in play.
Yep.
That's how we've had all of our runners, is just putting the ball in play and getting some.
And I haven't seen in Lincoln County's win, nobody has hit the ball at them on the infield. So I think this is kind of new territory. Plus, they just played. They're going to be a little bit tired. So just putting the ball in play is going to be enough, I think, if we can keep doing it. Just good, hard ground ball hits at the infield.
With Scout reaching now, you flip the lineup so you have a runner on for your leadoff.
Yep. Need to be smart on the bases here. We need to score at least one out of this. With one out, we got to score here. Try to get a run an inning at least. So Carden's up. First pitch was a fouled off. Now she's going to hit one back at the pitcher. She'll try to run it out. She's out at first, moves the runner to second.
Good as a bunt, I guess.
Yep. Got on top of that one just a little bit.
But that's 2 outs now.
Yep. 2 outs. Runner on second. So if we can get a hit here, we're back to the meat of the lineup. Eliana got on earlier with a nice little slap. If she could slap one down third right here or up the hole at short, that would be super great. You're going to have to swing it hard, though, to get it there. Chase the high one. She knows it. If she could get the hole right here at short, which is typically where you want your slap to go, but you got to really twist your hips and then let your hands lay way back. Ball low. If she lets that high one go, she's way ahead here, but instead we are.
Oh, look here.
Oh, here we go. We got a pass ball to the pitcher, and we will advance to third. I thought she wasn't going to go there for a second, but caught him sleeping. Sure did. Rolled it right past the pitcher. Looks,
Right.
throws it. Oh,
Yeah,
flubbed
right there.
it. Sure did.
So is it a 0-1 count?
Yep, and I mean a base hit or anything. If
Yeah.
if Elian get on base right here, we'll score this run if she does it with a hit. Pitch on the way. She does. She puts a play on it. Up the middle. Run will score, and Eliana will get a stand-up single on a nice little slap.
Well, so it's the way the infield was positioned there.
Yep. They were in on the corners, which is fine if she's not fully slapping, but I mean, Eliana hit that one. No, you can't hit that any better for a slapper unless you go the other side. But she went right up by the pitcher, right towards second base, which is nice.
If they were playing at normal depth, she might have been out.
Yeah. Or at least leave your second baseman back there and let them cover the big hole at second.
See, like right there, they're in a perfect position.
They bob it. She gets it back, and she's going to get the third out.
So here's the previous. Look where the
Yep.
infielders are.
Right
like,
there.
look how close
yeah,
they were.
Where was the second baseman at? They were way up. Why are you playing so far up? She ain't bunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you play your second baseman at the same depth because she's going to have to cover first anyway. So we got the run. Great job by Eliana. That's her 2 for 2 in this game. Big time hits from her. So we'll be back for the third inning after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Softball on the X Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns.
All right, back for the top of the third as Summertown leads 4-1 over Lincoln County, which we've got a setup now that looks like most major league things with our score up in the top. Will took us up there. I don't even have to call out the score. You see it all the time. And you don't have to put a camera on the scoreboard, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't have to do that in softball.
Not many high school, or not many middle school or high schools can say they have 3 cameras on their game, all rotating 360 degrees, 4K. Scout would keep her chin down. Drop and fall, block, block, block. So early 2 balls from Taylor. Taylor's done a good job in the circle thus far, holding to 1 run.
3-run lead. Let's not start off with a walk.
There's a pitch. Good job there. Way to pull it back in, kid. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's put some, let's be consistent, throw some strikes, let our defense play for us. Pitch. You don't have to strike every kid out for sure. 3-1.
Don't want a walker.
Yeah, no walks. That's what you try to avoid for sure. Tough target. This young lady is short up to bat, so tough little strike zone.
Yeah, that's going to be a walk.
Yep. Ball
Close,
low.
but
Outside low. So she'll get on. That is number 10. That is, let me get a name here. That's the 9 batter. That's Pollock.
So walk the 9 hole.
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be at. Here, this is the 10th batter here.
She's
going to get a hit to second. Phoenix will get that one for the out.
What the doctor ordered after leadoff walk.
Yep.
Awesome.
1 away for Summertown. Again, time limit game. Should go to 11 o'clock, I believe. 9:30, 10:30. Yep.
Yeah, probably right.
Yep.
Georgia Lion.
Or close to it. Or it'd be, 10:45, I think. Pitch, hit to the left
Foul.
side. That's going to be foul.
Thankfully.
Briella has had to chase it down a bunch over that way. But she didn't get that one. That's the shortstop there. Emmeline. So Taylor starts out this batter ahead. This should be the leadoff. Is that right? Yeah.
High one
Check.
almost took it.
Nobody got it checked. Scout should check that. But where's he at? Is he on the? No, he's on the first base side. I'd have checked it. So, all right, 1-1 count. Yep, on the
It's
foul.
low
Stay
runner.
down, child. Stay down. Goodness. That's just letting runners advance on pass balls. Block them up. That's the most important job of the catcher because runs score off pass balls.
2-1.
Pitch on the way. That's going to go the opposite side, first base side.
2-2.
Strike, 2-2, 1 out. Runner at third. Or second, sorry. She advanced on the pass ball. So they've got a runner in scoring position. 4-1, Summertown leads. Pitch on the way. Ball high. Full count. This should be the leadoff for Lincoln County, leadoff batter. So we want to pick up outs as soon as we can here because the pitcher will be coming up pretty soon, and she's got a nice bat. That's going to be hit down the right field line. Nice stop there by Eliana. She might save a run there, or at least save one from advancing past. The run does not score.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
I would have been sending her. Wow. Huge break there for Summertown as they do not send the runner from second all the way home. Nice play there by Eliana to knock that ball down. That's huge. That keeps a run from scoring and probably another one from standing up at third.
So Guthrie got runners at the corners. Does Scout know what to do on a steal here?
Yeah. And this is the girl that can crush the ball too.
Oh.
So you want to make sure that
That's true. That's in there.
Good pitch.
You don't swing at a first pitch changeup.
She got a hit last time to throw shortstop to the fence, I think, because she made it on in the courtesy for 0-1 pitch on the way. Got her. I'd throw another changeup.
I think so.
She's used to a faster. She's way out on front of it.
Being an 0-2 count might throw her some junk here, but
I'd throw another changeup if that wasn't.
Look at that.
She's way out on her front foot.
I think Barry thought the same thing you did. Another changeup.
Throw something slow here. Which she figured it out last time by the third strike, and she crushed it.
It was an 0-2 count last time, wasn't it?
Yep. 1-2 count, 1 out, runners on the corners. Why they have not sent the girl from first yet, I have no idea.
They just did.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was fixing to say, Scout's not going to throw that ball down. I mean, you do that on the first pitch to get you out of a possible out at second and first. Pitch on the way, 2-2 count. Throw it down the middle. Almost got her going for it. Don't want to walk here. Full count.
So 3 straight balls now.
Yep. I mean, to walk her wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Don't lay one out and let her cremate it and score 2 runs off of it. Full count pitch. Ball high. That's going to put her on. Full count now. Full bases.
Yeah, with 1 out.
And they should courtesy. Are they? Yep, they'll courtesy here. Okay. So they're going to put some speed at first for the pitcher. She'll get her courtesy runner. Bases loaded, 1 out. Let's see if we're smart with the ball here.
Danger, danger.
We need to hit strikes. Pitch, strike.
Runner's
Come on,
score.
Scout. See the ball, child.
All right, 2-4.
1 run score
and
is
that
there.
was that runner reached on a walk and then came around to score on the pass ball.
You got to stop trapping the ball and catch it. Let's go. I mean, I know it's not hitting your glove, but you got to stop the ball. It's your job to stop the ball as a catcher. 4-2. Pitch, hit, foul ball, first base side. That'll be a 1-1 count.
If anyone's watching from Lincoln County, our broadcaster's daughter's a catcher, so he can talk like that about her if he wants to.
Yeah, I just stop every now and then just to give her a lecture. She'd much rather me be doing this than out there, I'm sure. Depends on how good she's playing. That ball's going to be hit. Left side, Brielle's there. That's an out. She's tagging for home. Aisley bobbles it. Run will score.
All right, well, good catch out in the outfield.
I don't know if we wanted to go home right there or cut it or what. But I don't know if we had a chance at the runner at home either. Nice catch there by Brielle to get the out. Make sure you get one out of that at least.
Right.
And the runner had to hold back at second, too. So she holds the runner at second. Aisley bobbles it. The run's going to score. You're probably good there. You're not going to probably catch her at home. This batter's hands are separated a little bit when she's getting up there. Never seen that.
Real crucial to get this last out.
For sure. Let's make sure that everybody knows there's 2 outs. Let's go to 1 and just get her out. Pitch inside. 2-0 count. 2 outs, 2 balls, no strikes. Come on, Tyler. Win this battle right here, kid. Pitch. Be fouled off to the first base side. That should shift our defense a little bit. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. So Lincoln County's cut this one to 1 with runners on second, with a runner on second in scoring position. That's going to be 2-2 count.
2-2.
You need to dig deep, try to throw some strikes, let your defense
It's
back you up.
3-1 on the board up there.
Oh, yeah, it might be. Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's going to be hit down the first base side, foul ball. I believe I picked that up and tag her. LD chooses to let it go foul, and that'll be full count now.
Well, we'll see if it matters.
I don't know if she could have got to it in fair or not. And we teach them, let them roll foul for sure. Pitch. Whoa! Called it a ball on the inside. Scout's going to ask him, and he said it was inside. And the runner doesn't flinch. The batter doesn't flinch here. Yeah.
That's the right call, probably.
Yeah, it's probably inside. And I was surprised she didn't flinch that much. That's going to be hit towards Brielle's getting her running in tonight. That was not a play. Foul ball. Brielle be on her toes here. Could be coming her way. 4-3, Summertown leads. 1-run game. Pitch on the way. In the dirt. Put your chin down, Scout. Make it a habit. 1-1 count. Runner at first and second. Pitch on the way.
Down.
Low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. Hit.
That's going to
get through. And it's going to get through Brielle in left. And they're going to score 1. He's sending the rest of them.
They have taken the lead.
And they're going to score all of them. And Scout's going to just throw it up the middle of the field.
Well, it's inside the park, right?
Yep. But we still don't want to just throw our ball out there. Let's give it to our pitcher here.
6-4.
Lincoln County is going to take the lead, 6-4.
How come they have us at 3 up there?
I don't know. I thought we had 4. I could be wrong, though. 1 in the first, 2. Maybe I was just going by what you had here.
Yeah, well.
That ball's got to be stopped before it gets to the outfield if we can. And then we can't let it through to the fence. Tough luck there by Brielle. It got through her. The center fielder's got to be moving that way to help. I don't know if she was or not. She could have been, but to be backing it up. When I looked behind Brielle, there was nobody back there, so it's got to be a wall. Ball's up. Scout pops up, out of play over the backstop there. That'll be a strike for Taylor.
I really thought we had 4, but.
Yeah, I've been saying it the whole time, so I must have been wrong. Somebody be raising Cain if it wasn't right.
Be, yeah.
I was trying to think of who scored, but I thought we had – I know we scored 2.
All right, well, she gets the strikeout there.
Yeah, damage done by Lincoln County as they take a lead 6-3 on a couple big hits. So let's see what Summertown responds with here. We're back for the top of the fourth, bottom of the
Bottom of the third.
bottom of the third.
Well,
They've got it messed up on the
So yeah,
scoreboard.
everything's
Something's not right. So bottom of the third should be after this. So you're listening to Summertown Middle School Softball on the Export Network.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved.
All right, we're back for this. Should be the bottom of the third. We're not sure what's going on with the
still
scoreboard.
got the music playing.
6-4 should be the score, and that's what they have on the board now. They might not have it laid out right, but that's what's up there.
So they still got Sweet Home Alabama playing.
Yep. Ball one. As somebody's coming over to, I think, tell them to stop playing music. Ball outside. I'd like to see a big hit. This is Aisley up to bat here. I'd like to see her smoke
Just
one here.
Get a lead off on one way or the other.
Yeah, just rip it. 2 balls, no strikes. Be a hitter, kid. Be a hitter. Pitch on the way. Got her swinging.
Yeah.
Looking at third. Shoulders in, Ace. Shoulders in. Keep your hands back. Let them go last. Oh, they're fixing it now. I don't know. Well, they're trying to fix it, but it ain't working. So 2-1 count to Aisley. Pitch on the way. She gets a bite of it, but it's foul. She's almost leaning in or something. I have to watch it and see what she's doing. I know her hips are a little at the same time as her hands. They need to go sooner. 2-2 count to Aisley.
That's what he's telling the scorekeeper. Summertown's the home team.
2-2 count, no outs. First batter. Pitch on the way. She gets a bite of it. It's going to go to third. And foul
ball.
That's Chevy telling them it's So 2-2 count still to Aisley. Let's get a hit here, kid. Pitch, hit, jacked.
She's going to.
It's going to go deep, and center fielder's going to make a play and stop it. Nice play there from the center fielder. She's robbed us of a couple good hits.
Yep.
I would tell Aisley if it's a line drive, she can't catch it, kid. But she got a good piece of it there. If it had been a little bit more left, she might not have got there. Their center fielder's done a good job.
Lucy up now?
This will be LD up. She's had some good hits today. See if we can keep it going. I think she got thrown out on the last one at first. Oh, she takes a chop at that one. Running in on it. Spread your feet a little bit. That's what I tell her all the time. Spread your feet a little bit. Get balanced. So LD, 0-1 pitch. They're sitting up outside on you, kid. She almost goes again. Leaves that one alone as a tie.
I think they got the scoreboard right now. Do they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to, yeah. Are we? No, they've got us. We're the home team, right?
Yeah.
But they've got us. Now they got it.
And Lucy swings through that one.
Yep, so that'd be strike 2. They're staying away from her. LD's off the plate a little bit. I would almost scoot her up to it. Yeah, she's off the plate quite a bit, and they're taking advantage of it because they're looking at where she's standing and they're moving their catcher. Watch the catcher will move to the outside again. Here she goes. Yep, outside. Looking where she's standing. That's going to be popped up to center field. She's almost an automatic there.
Let's hit it somewhere else.
Yeah. Let's try the corners, girls. If you hit it to the center fielder, it's going to be an out. Yeah, this is bottom of the third. They scored 3 in the top of the third. Yep, they've got it right.
Except they got us tied.
They
scored 5 and not 3.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they'll get it here in a minute, which the people at home can't see it anyway. They just know what you got up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be right. I'm going with what you got.
That's what we're looking at, and that's not quite right.
Which they have it flipped back around. We scored 1 in the first inning, not 3. And then we scored 2 in the second inning. And
now they
1
got
in the or no, maybe it was 1.
That's
a good hit there by Taylor. That's going to hit the fence. She's rounding second, looking to go to third. Throw goes at her. She's down. She's safe. She tries to get her time. She gets it. Nice stand-up triple there for Taylor. Big hit. Get the rally going.
If only someone had been on base there.
Yeah, I know it. Good hit.
Yeah, just hit it the other way.
Yep. Hit a good hole out there. Ends up going all the way to the fence. That's the side. Let's try to hit those holes in between them there.
It's Hoffman.
So Brielle up. Again, big home run in the first game. Grand slam in the Parker. So Brielle looking at a pitch. Puts a bite on it. And she's going to get down. That one's going to go to the fence. Taylor will score. Brielle should get a stand-up at double here. Nice job there by Brielle. Good job, kid.
Awesome.
That's a big run there. So should be 6-5 in favor of Lincoln County, but Summertown making a rally here. That's a great swing, great hit right there. Nice hips, good footwork. Arms came through the ball. That's what you do when things will go right. So now we got a timeout here.
All this with 2 outs.
Yep. We got a timeout. I think he's going to go check on his pitcher. I think she said her hand was hurting. Hand might have been hurting or something. We got smart and stopped hitting it right at the center fielder as she's robbed us of several plays there.
And again, these two teams met yesterday. Summertown taking it by a score of either 1-2 or 2-3, but Summertown won a close one against them.
And that should have been a pool game. And I wasn't here, so I don't know who. I know who pitched for Taylor pitched for us. Oh no, I don't know who pitched for us during this game.
But I just say it's.
Yeah, we're evenly matched for sure.
These teams have always battled it out.
Definitely evenly matched here. Brielle in scoring position. If Phoenix can get a good hit here,
because remember
watch a low one.
You remember her last time up? What a good shot she had.
Yep. So let's see if she can get a hit here and get it down. That'll score Brielle. Brielle's got wheels. She can get there for sure. Just got to be smart on it. Don't help the pitcher. Make her throw you a strike here. Pitch. High. Nice eye by Phoenix. That's going to be 2 balls. He's telling her the score right now. So we are right because he's saying the same as us. So pitch on the way. And that was a strike, but you got to lean in that one a little bit more.
Yeah.
Can't pull away. 2 balls, 1 strike. But the scoreboard will mess up players more than anything because they're more worried about that. They'll be thinking, we're winning. And they get all tore up. That's a lot of movement on that pitch right there. Same pitch, identical. Phoenix gets a piece of that one, so that'll be a 2-2 now count. 2 strikes. Nice job by the pitcher for Lincoln County to fight back here. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Pitch. Got a piece. A little late on that one, but she's hanging in there. Fouled it off. Still a 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at second is Brielle. We put a ball in play here. If it can get through the infield, then Brielle scores. We need to tie this one up. 6-5. Lincoln County. That's going to be a ball outside. Good eye there by Phoenix to hold off on that one. That ball looks like it's moving a mile from here. Full count.
Full count.
No pressure. At least it's not the bottom of the ninth with the runners on third. Here we go. Big pitch, big at bat here. Pitch down the middle, and she got her.
Yep.
Nice job by the pitcher from Lincoln County there to get a strikeout and a big swing. So we get one back. 6-5 the score. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Softball on the X Sports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
All right, we're back. Top of the 4th. That's going to be a strike one called. Let's see her numbers. So I can give
27.
Yeah, 27. So that is
Ashby.
Chloe Ashby.
Got to have a shutout inning here.
Yep, you need one bad. You got 30 minutes left on the time limit.
And don't want to start off with another walk. That didn't work well
sure,
last inning.
For sure. So 2-0 count to Ashby. Hope I'm saying that right. And that's going to be a hit. That's fair. That's an out. Smart by scout to know that that's a fair ball in the box and not pick it up and try to toss it back to her pitcher. Good swing right there. Just didn't get all of it.
Scout was on it.
Yep. Nice play. Those are the outs you need. This should be.
Pollock.
Yep. And this is the young lady we walked last inning, I think. They had such a big inning that I think they almost batted around last inning. One batter away. So this is Pollock. Pitch high. Ball 2. That's a smaller target. You're going to have to keep it down here. Pollock's got a good stance too, so making it a little bit harder. And that's going to be a strike. She's waiting on her first strike. She got it there. 2-1. One out. Lincoln County's down or up by 1 on Summertown. That's a strike 2 called. Scout dismisses it. Don't need to drop one on a third strike here as it's 2-2 count. Let's get the third strike and get an out here. Just throw strikes. Let your defense back you up here. 1 out. Pitch on the way. Ball high.
She's missing high quite a bit.
Yep. That's because a lot of that's because of her foot picking up. Not getting you front side resistance there by dragging through it. Pitch on the way, full count. Hit her on the butt cheek. She'll walk it off. Crowd cheering her on there. Hopefully she's okay.
Never want to get hit on ball 4.
Yeah, never.
That's not that pitch count matters in softball, but she's at 80 pitches now. Taylor is.
So it looks like we got a little change up coming. No, the batter that's up in the box, that's the normal batter. She's there, I think. Maybe he was just checking on his batter there. Or they're going to courtesy her, I think, for
Number
the
4 is up.
getting hit.
Crowell.
Which that should be a substitution then. It won't be a courtesy. You can only courtesy for pitchers and catchers. once an inning.
One away.
Oh, whoa, yeah. She's not even back there, kiddo. Taylor almost let it ride. The umpire wasn't back there yet. Here we go. One out, runner on first. Pitch, high. Scout tries to pick her off. LD puts a tag on it. Safe. Nice. That's a pretty good attempt there. A little bit faster. See if the kind of lead she's getting. 1-0. One out. Pitch. Hit to the shortstop. She's right under it. Do not fight over the ball, girls. Lord, Aisley. Whew. I can promise you, if a ball is hit in the air near Aisley, she's going to go try to catch it. Unless you knock her out and tell her don't come get it. If they would have bobbled that one, I believe that would, if I was a coach, I'd have had to drag them around the field there. Shortstop's got to call her off on it. She might have been calling, but it's got to be loud. Scout catches that one off the net. Foul ball, 2 outs. Let's get the out at 1 or step on second if you're over there. Walk it up infield. Let's go. 0-1 pitch, 2 outs. Runner on first still. Ball's hit. Back to the pitcher. Throws her out at first, and that's going to get out of the inning. No run scored. That's what you wanted right there.
Absolutely.
So going into the bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth. Summertown needs to score 2 as time is running out. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Softball on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us.
All right, we're back. Bottom of the fourth. We've had a pitching change, so the coach is, I think, asking about the substitution, if it's a substitution for injury or just a regular substitution. Something about that substitution, I think, is
we
what
thought
he would be
the
asking
pitcher
about.
may have hurt her hand or something in the
I saw her
previous inning.
shaking. I don't know if it's cramping or something. I hope she's okay. I hope there's nothing wrong with it or anything.
She was at 46 pitches when she left.
And she pitched the last game, too. It is cold, so she could have had cramps or something. But we don't see her out on the field at all, so I'm not sure that – that's what worried me. Normally, a player that's played as well as she has would probably stay in the game somewhere.
Scout does swing at the first pitch.
Yep. And this is Slayton, who is taking – oh, yes.
She was playing third base
Slayton
before.
is their third baseman. She's come in to pitch in the circle. Scout's going to get a piece of that one. It's going to be high. Dropped in left field. It's dropped. Scout's going to take second base. She'll stand up with an error with a double. Throws her head up.
And she swung at a high one.
Yep.
You know, like, I didn't catch it on the replay, but she did swing at a high pitch.
That should have been an out.
Yeah.
She just misjudged it. Yep.
And
hate that for any kid.
And that brings up, Scout, I think, has reached on an error twice now. But
so are they leaving her out there? They're leaving her out to run, too.
Oh,
That's
she gets
good.
to run now.
Yeah, she should.
Well, there's no outs, That's
like she runs like Phoebe Buffay. That's what I would always yell at her in the game. Run, Phoebe, run.
That's what Brent Blackwood used to say about Jake in his younger days. Said he runs like Phoebe.
Which Ellie always ran like a giraffe. She probably still does. But Scout is a smart base runner. I say that, and she'll get picked off or something, but she is a very good base runner. And that's going to be a bunt by Carden. Excellent bunt. They might get her at one. No, that's safe. Got to be safe. Yes. And they move the runner. They're looking at sending her to second. There was nobody covering. Still nobody covering second.
Check it out. Good bunt.
That is a great bunt.
Dropped it right in front of the catcher.
Very good hands. A little bit long, but it rolled just enough. Yep, that's a good call. She did beat it out. 0-3-3. So they might bunt here, fake bunt here first. This is Eliana. She can do a lot of things from the left side of the box here. She can slap. She can bunt. She can fake bunt. Let's go ahead and let's fake bunt one here and get Carden to second. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's the bunt. She'll pull back. It will be called a ball. Okay.
Yeah.
That looked pretty good. So they go ahead and advance Carden to second. They get rid of the force. Tyne run is at third. Go ahead run is at second. No pressure, Eliana, but you've had a good game, sister. Keep it going.
That's a pretty good pitch before that.
Yeah, I thought it would be a strike from up here. No, that's going to be outside. He's going to give one back there. That's going to be the one from the first one. He just gave back to her. So ball, strike one. Courtesy for what? The catcher? Why are we?
Well, maybe just in case of a pass ball, he won't. I don't know. Is it speed or what?
I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's his thought. Let's hope that don't bite us there.
That pitch.
Here comes the pitch. Outside. No call. So ball.
Well,
I'm going to say, that's the same pitch as the one before. I think he just gave her one back because he meant to call the other one. The first pitch was a strike. Second pitch and third should have been a ball. So Eliana really going to have to lean in here and make sure she covers the outside of the plate. That's why I like the horseshoe slap a little bit, where you kind of make a horseshoe there. She steps to it. She's going to get a piece of it. That could be dangerous, folks. She'll be safe at first. We'll score the run from third. That's 3 hits from Eliana this game. She has had a huge game in the box. Good job. So that's tied up 6-6, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, tied up.
Yeah, she gets there. Yep. Very good job. Eliana has wore it out from the offensive box there. And we'll get a timeout from Lincoln County's coach. He wants to go talk it over with the pitcher.
All right. Well, maybe we'll just kind of stay here. Do you have any idea what's coming up this week as far as your schedule goes?
I don't know. I should know that.
Well,
but,
I'll bring it up here.
I probably got a schedule there, but I know you do. You sent me one.
Of course, these girls are playing right here at the tail end of their spring break.
Yep.
You got Etheridge coming up Wednesday at Etheridge. I actually saw their coach today. And so that's on Wednesday. I'm not positive if we're going to be able to stream that one or not. You never know at Etheridge with service. And then you don't play again until the following Wednesday and when you host Etheridge.
Okay.
So Etheridge is your next 2 games.
Wow, and both on Wednesdays.
Yeah, both on Wednesdays.
That's
early, which will be early.
Yeah, be a quick early game.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. 6-6 your score. They show bunt. Ball, pass ball. Will we score? Carden does. They take the lead, 7-6. Yeah, they're still the same game still going. It's not ball game yet. So Carden will score on the fake bunt, I think. I can't think for any reason that would be a bunt.
But did you notice our runner went from first to third on that play, too?
Yeah, I'm sure that was the fake to get Eliana second. and it worked out because there's no way that we would be, I don't think. Ball's hit. Second base bobbles it. Throws the first, gets the out, but guess what, folks? That's going to score another run. Summertown's going to take the lead 8-6. That's a good sacrifice RBI right there. Can't hate on that at all.
Listen, you need as many insurance runs as you can get.
Yeah, and we've turned it open here.
Because as we see, Fayetteville can score 5 runs in an inning.
That's ball game.
That's ball game, okay.
So it must have been close. So it must not have been
so
90.
10:38.
Yep.
I guess the game must have started.
I wonder if it
9:08.
was. And they did drag out the start of that one. So they won't start another inning within 10 minutes, I don't think, either, of the final one. So if it's 10 minutes. So Summertown's going to come into Zion tournament. Great tournament by Zion. Good caliber teams, good competition, good atmosphere, good fields, of course, and a good press box for sure.
Oh, yeah. Very thankful to the nice people here at Zion for being so hospitable. And
letting us come up here and hang out because it's warm up here.
Yeah.
But Summertown's going to come in and win this one, win the championship in undefeated fashion, and they will stay with only one loss on the whole year, and that was 2 Forest. So good job by Summertown. Good job there by Lincoln County. Great little team they have. They're going to be something to watch,
bummer
too.
For them that their pitcher had to leave.
Yeah. Hope she's okay. Yeah. I mean, for sure. But definitely a good showing by Summertown. And maybe we'll see you Wednesday. If not, keep up with it on the around Summertown or hear from it. We might be there. Will might be there. We might not. So we'll just see what we can do. But you've been listening to Summertown Middle School Softball on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports.